welcome back. So, it's been a couple days, not gonna lie. I took off the front bumper, rolled the car forward, took out the drive shaft, rolled the car back, lifted up the car, took the front wheels off, took the radiator out, obviously drained the coolant, took the radiator out, and that's where we are right now. So I am prepping to start getting this motor pulled out. So I just ordered some food. So I'm gonna work on this until the food gets here. But I would assume that you guys probably wanna be a little bit closer to what I'm doing. There we go. All right, so how's the light here? Well, it's actually pretty good. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull off this air intake. Don't ask about the tape on the shirt. I just don't want everybody knowing where I work. I'm gonna pull this air intake off. And then start pulling off some of the accessories and get this thing ready to start pulling the motor out of it. My garage is quickly becoming overrun with old and new car parts. So I'm going to have to do something about this soon before I can really continue on it anymore. Oh, that was already loose. That's great. Is that a 10? Of course it's a 10. 10 millimeter. Don't move. I would mark this bracket or this bolt that I'm taking out for this bracket, but I'm not going to use this. I'm going to take the mass airflow sensor and use that, obviously. Put that there for now. And how many broken clips are on this wiring harness? Screwdriver. Actually, the lighting looks pretty good. You guys can actually see almost everything I'm doing from a distance. Not bad. Come on. Well, that's broke. See if I can manage to not break this one on this side. Oh, we're good. Alrighty, so I'm sure this is supposed to just, can you hear that? I'm sure it's supposed to be that loose. Alrighty. Spark plug wires. Cap and rotor. Or just a cap. These actually look fairly new. I don't know what kind. Extreme Performance Silicone Spiral Core. I don't know who makes these. I'm gonna need a tote to put all the stuff in. All right, so all the small stuff is still on it. I'm probably gonna cut that stuff. Typically, I try not to cut much of anything if I can help it. Sorry. I gotta empty this into a bucket. All right. I try not to cut anything if I can help it. But this small pump is locked solid. And come on, let's face it, I'm not using that, so. I am, however, before I start taking these accessories off, I need to take a picture so I know how everything is going to go back. It's going to look better. Hell, I may not even use any of this stuff, but taking all the pictures I can. Okay, that should be enough. All right, so we're gonna start de-accessorizing here. $14, $13, $15, all the above. Hello. So we're back. Once again, I had to wait for the right tool to show up. And I've got them now. So let's start getting this intake taken off of here. precarious, but we're almost there. I think I'm done for today. Next step's going to be inspecting. Well, here, let me get my phone and we'll take a quick peek at this. Clean the lens off. Ugh. There we go. That is the frame piece that I'm actually concerned about, the shock tower. I mean, it looks bad, but man, I've seen worse. So I'm gonna be curious to know how bad that really is. If I can just, I mean, it may just need a little patch, I don't know. And then this side, I don't know, it's not as bad. They're not as bad as I thought they were. So I'll probably get a shop vac in here, clean all this up, and then see where I'm at. But right now I need to pull the rest of the exhaust off. You can see that shitty H pipe, I went ahead and just cut it because the bolts on the exhaust manifolds or the stock headers were just trashed and not moving, so I went ahead and just cut that. That is just scrap metal. And then once I wash this thing out a little bit, I'm going to pull the suspension off the front, pull the K-member, scrap that. The rack and peanut there needs to be thrown away because it's a grease ball leaking. I'm not going to bother. They're not expensive enough for me to try to do anything with it, so I'm just going to go ahead and swap it out for a new one. And then I'll clean up all these vacuum lines and wiring and everything. The harnesses that came out, I'm not sure about yet. I haven't